All right, folks, I want to welcome you to my cooking show today. Here in the kitchen, here in the condo, in the apartment, the room, the studio. And today, folks, I'm going to be cooking some chicken with some elbow macaroni and a cream of chicken butter garlic sauce. Now, if you watched my video yesterday of when I went to the grocery store shopping, I did run across a can of Campbell's soup. And so I said, you know what? I'm gonna make me up some noodles with that sauce I like. And I'm hoping that the ladies are gonna like it. So without further ado, basically, folks, I got some water going over here in the rice cooker. And today, I'll just be using the rice cooker in the old wok. So, in the essence of time, I went ahead and put some water in there to get this thing heated up and to get this show on the road, my friends. All right, so I'm gonna put about half of this macaroni here. Oh. So I'm gonna go about a half a bag of this macaroni going into the old rice cooker here. And I'm gonna tell you, you can cook pretty much anything you want in a rice cooker in a wok. Okay, so I went about half a bag of that elbow macaroni, and I'm gonna set this out of the way. Hopefully that don't spill out right there. And when I put my noodles, I always put a little butter into my noodles, and I think I put too much. That's all right. So I'm gonna put a little butter in here. Just a little bit of this butter. And I think this butter is actually the buttermilk kind. There's a little butter. And them noodles right there help them not to stick together. Put a little flavor on them. All right, so we got that going on. Now, thanks to my wife's sister, and also who is behind the camera right now, she's already chopped up the chicken into some small cubes. She's also hacked up some garlic right here. And so what I'm gonna do is brown the chicken first. These noodles are gonna boil, folks. And it's really a simple dish. And like with this cream of chicken soup, I think you're supposed to mix it with a can of water, maybe 2 cans of water. I don't know. But I never mix too much water in my cream of chicken because I like it thick, I like it creamy, but I like it thick the way I like my women. All right, so kick the old wok on here. Get a little bit of oil in there going, not too much. Just a little bit of oil. Get that oil heated up, and if you bring the camera over here and just focus in on the wok. Make sure I got the lighting. How's the lighting on that? It's good. All right, folks. So looks like I do have power. This is getting hot. I'm gonna drain my water out of this chicken. Drain the water out, and here we go. Folks, I hope everybody out there is having a good day while you're watching my award-winning, Pulitzer Prize, Grammy, Oscar-winning cooking show here. And I want to thank everybody for joining me. So if you've watched any of my cooking shows, I like to make sure my meat here is well done. So the first things first, we putting the meat on the heat. But it seems to me that the wok is not. Okay, maybe it's just a little slow going this morning. And plus, I'm running two of these cooking utensils, appliances, off of one little extension cord thing over here, so that might be the problem too. You probably shouldn't be running them both at the same time, but that's just the way it's got to be today, my friends. All right, so we'll let this chicken keep going. And you know what? Just for good measure, I'll throw a little butter in there. We'll throw a little bit of butter on that chicken. Butter it up, because this is going to be a buttery dish. Get a little bit of butter on that while it cooks. Yeah, and I think my wok is, we're not at full steam yet, so it's a little, it's like an old woman, you know, it takes a while to get her going. But we are cooking. We are cooking, and my noodles are over here in the rice cooker. Getting some heat on them as well. So folks, we are cooking with grease. Only other ingredients, could hit it with a little soy sauce, but you know what? I'm not going to hit it with the soy sauce, because this is a creamy, buttery dish, and I don't want the salt in there. And these ladies are looking at me like, are you going to put salt in there? No, I'm not putting the salt. Okay? We don't have to eat Filipino food every day, ladies. It's just not going to happen. Every now and then we're going to eat some foreign tasting food here. And I hate using that word foreign, but that's how they refer to it. So today we're not eating soy sauce and salt. It's just not happening. We're changing it up. And folks, I'm up against this window here, the way the kitchen's set up. And it's just hard to get a good angle with the lighting, the way this kitchen is, the way the cook setup is. And folks, if the footage is a little shaky, we're shooting on the iPhone, and it might be a little bit more shaky than usual, but I wanted to shoot it in 4K. So we are shooting on the iPhone using some Sennheiser wireless mics. And unfortunately, when you do that, there's really, I guess you can look at the receiver of the Sennheiser, but looking at the camera, there's no way to tell if this battery pack goes dead or not. Kind of one of the drawbacks shooting on devices like that instead of a full-blown camera, where you can, you know, have the camera person, the camera lady, cameraman, listening to the audio to make sure it's good. But we are flying blind, hoping that the audio is good. And that chicken right there, for some reason today, this wok is not going full steam. I know my wok like the back of my hand, and it's probably because I'm running too much power off of this little thing over here, not getting enough juice downstream. All right, so my noodles are starting to heat up, still not boiling. All right, so while this cooks, I'm drinking Emperador with a little Tang mango juice. The ladies made me this last night. And folks, I left this over there by the couch. Went to bed, woke up this morning, it's still got ice in it. I mean, it still has ice in this Yeti cup. I know they're not paying me to say this, but this is the Yeti, what is that, 20-ounce tumbler, Rambler, whatever it is. That thing is magic. That is a beer drinker and a coffee drinker's magic wand is what it is. All right, so this chicken is still going. We're nowhere near in the ballpark. So I'm not even adding the garlic yet. Not even adding the garlic. I'll hit it with a little bit more oil to keep it going. And we're nowhere near getting this chicken brown. I don't know if I covered it up, maybe it'll help it, but I like to keep my stuff going and stirring. With my luck, if I put the cover on there and leave it, that stuff will be all burned up and stuck. So I just keep stirring. Keep it from sticking. Keep a good check on it. Yeah, and that butter smell coming off of there, folks. It's smelling some kind of delicious, I promise you. Stir these noodles. Now I'm starting to get a little sticking going on for some reason. Got plenty of oil in there. Got plenty of butter in there, but it's still burning up on my wok right there. What's going on with that? What's up with that? And see, it's already starting to slow down, so I'm not sure what's going on with this wok. And folks, while I'm in this cooking show, I want to invite you to click on that link down in the description to my t-shirt shop. And I'm just getting that t-shirt shop up and running. And I want you to check out one of my new designs in the t-shirt shop. I won't even tell you which one it is. You just go on there and you'll see it. Let me know what you think about that new t-shirt. But now YouTube has paired up with Teespring. So if I've hooked it up right, you should start seeing some of the t-shirt designs actually on the video, like I think between the comments and the description. Man, what is going on with this today, folks? This is sticking. It's going to take forever to clean up this damn wok now. You see, the wok is slowed down. It's barely cooking. What the hell's going on here? Well, let's go ahead and throw the garlic in there. It's on full blast, but it's not cooking full blast. It's like it's cooking on low. So I think that's a lesson learned. I can't use the rice cooker and the wok at the same time. Just ain't enough, not enough juice coming off that plug. Yeah, I got my kids over there awake. Been running around this morning. They were hooping and hollering, but they do seem to be cooperating for the majority of this cooking show. And for some reason, my wife's sister, she's in a real bad mood today, so I'm going to try to get her on film. You know, she must have got on Facebook last night and got some bad news about something, you know. Folks, Facebook in this country dictates a Filipina's mood to the extreme. She can be wonderfully happy one minute, check Facebook and they'll be crying and bawling their eyes out. Facebook is an evil, evil thing here in the Philippines. Absolutely evil. Alright, so the chicken, I guess it's starting to brown up. It usually don't burn like that, but still, the damn thing still is not done, and it's burning. Put a little more butter on there, and hopefully not to set off the fire. Baby, make sure that door over there is open so we get some air through here. All right, folks, we gotta air this place out. Hey, open this door over here too, baby girl. This one over here. Let's get a cross draft going. Clear out this smoke before the fire department shows up. I'm just gonna tell them I don't know what happened. Them ladies were in there cooking. I was on the couch drinking my beer. All right, it's just starting to brown up. It looks like my noodles are over here boiling. So we got some action happening. We do have some action happening here. And folks, there's no scientific way to cook, right? Everybody, if you tell 10 cooks to make a dish, they're gonna make it different. Every one of them's gonna be different, right? So I'm sitting here trying to figure out how I want to make, bring this mixture together. And I think the answer is gonna be, I'm just gonna bring everything together here in the rice cooker. And there's a lot of water in there. I may have to get some of that water out. You know what? I'm just gonna pop the top off and let it evaporate out of there. Oh shit, that's hot. So I'm just gonna let that water evaporate out of the rice cooker. Flo, you think this chicken's done? Huh? Yes or no? Yeah. What is that? Is that chicken? Yeah. That thing is so damn tough. Folks, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. I'm gonna kill the heat because it's starting to get a burnt smell to it. Just a little bit. How's it smell? Smell a little burn? Smells okay? All right, so today's dish is not going perfectly as planned. Something as simple as browning the chicken, I've already screwed that up. As simple as browning the chicken. I mean, how the hell do you screw that part up, you know? But I seem to have done it. And I would just start dumping everything in here, but there's still too much water. There's still too much water in here. I think it will be too watery. So just take a look over in there. It's still too watery in there. Too much water. I gotta either let it boil off or I gotta drain it. But the chicken right here is, you know, I don't know. I think the ladies just got some bad chicken. The chicken is like sponges. Where'd y'all get this chicken from? Man, I don't know what's up with that chicken. It's already fried up, looks like potatoes. That looks like, I don't know. So I don't know about how this is gonna turn out, folks. That chicken is like rubber. I'm gonna have to call this rubber chicken noodles. Like I said, that's the way you learn how to cook. You just get in the damn kitchen, screw stuff up, and you'll figure it out. That's what you do. At least that's what I do. What I've always done. Yeah, so this is an awful lot of water. I think I got to get most of this water out of here. Damn. This today is just not really going my way. And I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of sugar. Oh shit. A little bit of sugar on that chicken right there. Just to give it a little bit of glazing to it, a little bit of sweetness. And you can say, oh, the minute you put it in that sauce, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Right there. So I'm not sure about this. Does that even look done? I guess it does look done, right? I'm gonna check my noodles. Yeah, it's way too much water in there. All right, so let me just check the density of these noodles. And what happened here? Did this thing flip over or no? So I'm gonna check that noodle. I don't think it's done, my friends. By no means is this noodle. Oh yeah, it is almost done. So I'm about to find me a towel somewhere. Ask my beautiful wife to bring me a towel, please, over there. Can you bring me a towel so I can pour this water out, beautiful girl? Okay, folks. Just a short delay here. I could use these curtains. You know, folks, that's the thing about it. Like when you travel around, you don't have like you don't have a home where you know where everything's at. You got all your things together. When you travel, you just got to improvise. You got to deal with conditions not always being perfect, whether it's the filming, whether it's the cooking, you know, just trying to find an outlet to plug things in with. And, you know, everything's just not perfect. All right, so I'm gonna take this right here and just pour out a little bit of water. Nothing scientific going on. We just got to get rid of some of this water. You know what? I think what I need is my trusty spatula. Watch this scientific way to get water out of this. Oh, shit, without burning myself. See, you make a little gate right there, my friends. Oh yeah. Look at that. Perfectly keeping them noodles in there. Look at that. Patented technique. You know, who says you need a damn strainer? I don't even know if I got a strainer. I don't think I do, but I don't need it. Look at that technique. Now one noodle has escaped. All right, so they're there. Now one noodle escaped my method. Boom, back over there. I'll switch this guy over to warm. I think it already swapped itself over. So now what we're gonna do, just bring the chicken up in here. All right, take a look at that. Look at that absolute deliciousness right there. And damn, the lighting is messed up because of this window. Probably should have just turned the light on. I should have turned the light on and closed this curtain. But take a look at this, closing in on that right there. Look at that. Look at that messed up lighting situation. There you go. Now you can see it clear. So we're actually looking pretty good with the little crispies. See, I like the crispies. I like the crispies. I don't want to leave them behind by no means. All right, so getting our final dish put together here. Let's mix the chicken around. And now let's pop the top on this cream of chicken from Campbell's. Ooh, splash the iPhone. Okay, so nothing scientific about this either. Just one can of, and it just came out in a glob. That was pretty easy. Just one can of Campbell's cream of chicken soup going in here. And I'm gonna bolus it with the butter. And people can say, oh, that's a heart attack. Well, whatever. Hold on, folks. Technical difficulties here. All right, sorry about that. Had a loose screw. All right, so there we go. I just give it a little, I hope that's sugar. Yeah, just a little bit of sugar for flavor. That's a big pot. Just sweeten it up just a little. And take a look at that. So let me come over here. This is coming to what I wanted. So you could kind of say this is like homemade macaroni and cheese without the cheese. It's not macaroni and cheese because there's no cheese in here, but it is macaroni and butter. So this is chicken, macaroni, and butter. And folks, I want you to take a look. I want you to take a look at this. You know, what started out, which could have been a disaster, is now seemingly coming together. I think it's coming together. Now I'm just going to stir that around a little bit, get that butter in there. Make sure I got all my there's a couple more. Just a little bit more. Yeah, let me find me a spoon over here, folks. All right, now look, I'm all against single-use plastics, but when we do encounter it, we keep it and we reuse it. And I'm going to go ahead and plate this in a few minutes. I'm just going to let it sit. Matter of fact, let me unplug the power here. I don't need the heat anymore. But this is the perfect consistency. I was not making soup. I basically wanted to make the equivalent of mac and cheese but this is not. This is cream of chicken. What do you call it? Cream of butter chicken noodles. Maybe that's what I'll call it. Yeah, cream of butter chicken noodles. Look at that. All right, folks. Daughter's over there being a little feisty this morning. So we'll put the top on it. I'm gonna plate it in just a second. So folks, I want to thank everybody for joining me on this little cooking show. And with my trusty wok, let me just get a taste of the sauce. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's good. And the only thing I don't have is Parmesan cheese to go on top. It will absolutely be delicious. And Flo, baby, hold the camera straight. Yeah, you leaning over there. I know you're tired. But that's what we got to offer today. So I'm gonna plate it and give you an honest opinion of how this dish turned out, folks. Now I got my wife on the camera. So let me just scoop out some of that. If you'll bring the camera over here and show us, we'll give you a look around this little dish. It looks eerily similar to macaroni and cheese, but it's not. This is cream of chicken butter noodles. It's a little bit different dish, my friends. Cream of chicken butter noodles. Look at that. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to take a big healthy bite of this. That's delicious. It's almost got a little bacon flavor to it because I burnt the chicken a little bit. Now, folks, that's on time right there. That is on time. Me burning that in there almost gave it, looks like I put bacon bits in there. There you go, folks. Easy dish, fairly cheap. I want to thank everybody for joining me in my cooking show. If you're not a subscriber, bottom right hand corner of your screen, smash that Overstay Road sign. Get on board my channel. Food, beer, visas, bad behavior, a lot of drinking. It's what I have to offer. Hope you're having a great day. Peace out, my friends. I'll see you on the next adventure.